I can happily say the Wild Gems exchange is over. It is finally over. I am so keen for season 3, but we've still got some time until season 3. So I wanted to drop this video right here where I am going to be ranking all of the Wild Gems exchange cards on a tier list. Not which ones are the best, which ones are the best for their value. That's what we're ranking, the card's value, not how good the card is. How do they rank in comparison to how good they are, but also when it comes to how actually obtainable they can be. So make sure you subscribe to the channel right now and like this video. I have made tier list videos in the past. Could be something I do more of, just let me know. If you guys want to see more of it, just let me know. Now we got a total of 16 total cards. We got 10 amethysts and diamonds combined, 5 each, and we got 6 total pink diamonds because we got that Desmond Bane, which was super random. So first we're gonna go with the amethyst. Let's go with the amethyst cards. Let's start with Cameron Johnson. So Cameron Johnson, you need 25 cards to lock him in. I've got the requirements up just to the left of me as well. 25 emerald or higher wild gems. Now, that's not cheap. So you need 25 total emerald wild gems that are selling at about 3,500 MT each. So this card is going to cost you about 90,000 MT. Is that worth it? Power forward, small forward, 6'8", so he's on the shorter side. He can shoot, sure. He's got Limitless in the Hall of Fame. Overall, I think it's pretty bad. Does he go D? I think he's pretty close to D. 90,000 for this. He's gonna hang out at D for a while, I think. Next, let's take a look at Benedict. Now, Benedict is 13 cards, and you need to get a total of, all of them are 13 gold, wild gems or higher, I believe. Now that seems like pretty decent value. Now, is he a good card? He can play the shooting guard. 6'5", that's decent. Can shoot, great badges. This is a solid card. Now the gold wild gems are kind of selling for a similar price. So this Benedict is gonna cost you about 50,000 MT. That's pretty pricey. That is definitely on the pricier side, but it's not crazy unobtainable. You can grind for some wild gem cards out there. So if you're doing those challenges and everything like that, you know, playing breakout, you can get them. You could probably get this card for a pretty reasonable price if you add some grinding to it, which, I mean, we've all got a couple wild gems laying around. You could probably scoop him up for about 20k, which is pretty solid. I'm gonna put him a B tier. Next, we have Igor, this card. Now he's a point guard and he's 6'8", so the same height as a small forward, power forward, and you only need 10 cards to lock him in, but you need wild gems point guards. You need 10 wild gems point guards. The tier doesn't matter, gold, emerald, whatever. So I think he can definitely get on the pricier side. Now he's not a very good shooter, but if you give him shooting badges, if you give him a shoe, you got the coach, he's got the mid-range, so he's a great two-way point guard. I honestly like this card. Obviously, you know, price can be subjective, it can be a little tricky, but 10 cards is not much. I like the value of this card. I think he's pretty good. I think he's quite obtainable. Next, we're gonna go Will Richard, shooting guard, point guard as well, 6'3", so already that damages him. They give him more of a jump shot, but he's short. But you only need 5 cards for him. You need 5 wild gems warriors players. So it's not gonna cost you a fortune. You know, I think over time you can get him for a pretty reasonable price, but he's not an incredible card. Does he go D? I wouldn't say D because the value of him isn't bad, but he's just not a very good player. So I think we're gonna sit him at C. And the final amethyst is Cedric. Now, this is the newest one that dropped. 6'5", can play shooting guard. Terrible for a small forward, I think, but shooting guard, possibly. He can shoot. How are the badges? Badges are good. Badges are good for sure. We could get into the animations, you know, jumpers on quick, but most of these cards from memory are not too bad. But he only needs 5 cards as well. It's the same situation. It is 5 wild gems Grizzlies players, so their value is definitely going to go up. But you wait until something like super packs hit, like end of season super packs. You could probably scoop him up for a really reasonable price. But he's 6'5". He's nothing crazy with the height. I'm going to put him at C as well. Next, we're going to Diamond DeAndre Ayton. Early prediction, I think he's going to go straight to S tier. Ayton's really good. He's incredible. I mean, you think of all the bigs out there. You think of the D-Robs. You think of the Wembys. You know, you think of the Kristaps Porzingis. And you can get this card for like 200k. You need 20 total cards. You need 10 Sapphires, 10 Ruby, all wild gem cards. He's expensive, but they actually gave him a jumper. An 82 from the shot 3. You give him a shoe and a coach, and he's actually quite a sniper. Badges are really good, and defensively he's incredible. I've been cooked by this card more times than I'd like to admit. For value, for getting this card for about 200,000 MT, he is an incredible center. He has to make it to S tier. Before I even started this list, I knew he was going to go to S tier. Next on the list is going to be Diamond Sengun, who is again another really good card, and he can play the power forward at 6'11". Now, I wouldn't recommend it at the center. Now you need, what are the requirements? You need 10 total gold wild gems cards, 1 emerald wild gems, 1 sapphire, 1 ruby, and 1 amethyst. Honestly, that is great value. That is great value. Something everyone can get done, whether you're looking at the auction house. It's an affordable price, and you can involve some grinding to get out some of those gold, like any gold, any emerald, any sapphire. That makes it so easy. The bang for the buck for the diamonds. I think we're going to see a lot of diamonds in S tier because these cards are just, they are very obtainable. You can definitely get 1 or 2 of these, no money spent, like 100%. You probably can't get them all being no money spent, but you can definitely get the top good couple ones. Like these 2 cards are great, and they're easy to get, or they're obtainable to get. Obviously there's grinding, but I mean, at the end of the day, not everything's just going to get handed to us on a silver platter. Like there's going to be some grinding involved sometimes. Next up, Mitchell Robinson. Now, there is no reason to get this card when there's a DeAndre Ayton. Now you need to get 10 total wild gems Knicks players. No, you need 10 total wild gems Knicks, any tier, 1 amethyst, 1 ruby. Is he easier to get than Ayton? Honestly, I don't know if he is. And the thing is, he's 7 foot, same as Ayton, but he can't shoot anywhere near as good. Badges aren't as good, or defensive badges are, but I wouldn't put him with Ayton. For his price, I wouldn't say he's worth it. I'd put him on B tier. I have heard some good things about him, so I'm going to put him on that middle tier. Next up is Miles Bridges. I've heard a lot of good things about Miles Bridges, actually. A lot. He can shoot. He's 6'7" at the small forward, is a fine height. He'd be broken at the 2. He's just really good two-way. He's really good two-way for sure. Defense and scoring, really nice. 12 cards. You need, I think he might have the same requirements, honestly. Yeah, he has the same requirements as the Mitchell Robinson card. You need 10 wild gems Hornets, doesn't matter what color, and then you need 1 ruby and 1 amethyst. That is better value. I think he goes to S tier. Really good card. I've heard a lot of good things about Miles Bridges, and it's a good price. Next up, we have the newest Isaiah. Now he can play power forward at the 7 foot, so that's interesting, but he doesn't have that jumper. 74 3-point. That is damaging to a card like this, again, especially when you have a DeAndre Ayton. Now DeAndre Ayton is harder to get. Oh, but then again, this Isaiah only needs 7 total cards. So you need 3 Wild Gems Thunder, 3 Wild Gems Knicks, and 1 Amethyst Wild Gems. Very affordable. If he could shoot, man, this would be amazing. That's the only thing hurting this card right now. The value is good. The value's there. I'm feeling A tier. I don't think, he doesn't go to S, but I think B. For the value, his value brings him up because you only need 7 cards. It is a bit specific, and depending on any given day how the auction house is working, could be a bit harder to get him. Some days might be easier, some days might be harder, but I'm gonna go A tier, and that's all the diamonds. So now we have the pink diamonds left. Guys, if you are enjoying this tier list video, make sure you are following me right now, and comment down below how I'm going. Let me know if you think I'm ranking these cards appropriately. I know you guys like to give opinions. Let's go Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane's a weird one. He's a weird one. They went ahead and gave him 39 cards for a requirement. It's not a good start. And it would cost you need 20 gold wild gems cards. You need 5 wild gems emerald cards. You need 5 wild gems sapphires, 5 rubies. Wow. 3 Amethyst, and a diamond. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, wax him a D. Why would anyone do that for a 6'5 guard? Hell no. Like, you think of all those wild gems it takes to get him, you could get freaking half of these cards for that price just about. That is awful value. People praised that card too, as if it was a good deal. Hell no. You are delusional as hell if you think that is a good card. Let's go straight to Pau Gasol. The new Pau Gasol, 7 foot at the power forward, and he can shoot. So the card itself, look at those badges. Wow. Okay, I mean, amazing two-way. Big fella with speed, 7 foot at the 2. This is a good card. And his requirements? 41 cards. You need 20 wild gems Grizzlies players. That alone is expensive. Is there even 20 affordable Grizzlies wild gems on the freaking auction right now? Plus you need 10 wild gems Lakers, 5 wild gems Bulls players, 5 wild gems Spurs, and a wild gems Pink Diamond. My God, that is not worth it. Although he's a good card, the value is disgusting. He's a big fella playing the power forward center. It's not that big of a deal. Give me Ayton, give me Sangoon over this card. And like that's what you have to think of, the value or cost to get a card like Ayton or Sangoon compared to what it costs to get this Pink Diamond Pau Gasol. The difference in price isn't the difference in skill and how good the card is. Not even close. The value of that is awful. That's the first time I've looked at it and I am far from impressed. Let's go AK-47. This card's amazing. Everyone loves this card that has the whales that got it. You know, these Pink Diamonds are costing like $1 million MT each minimum. These lower end ones. AK-69 at the small forward is obviously broken. He can shoot, he's tall, he's quick, he can defend. Badges are crazy. He's obviously a good card. He has a 63 card requirement. 20 Jazz players, 20 Wild Gems Timberwolves players, 20 Wild Gems Nets players. Good grief, 2K. Why did you do this? Plus 3 diamond wild gems or higher. The diamonds alone are going to cost you like 200k, but he is a very good card. So does he go to D? The value alone makes him go to D, but because he is a pretty good card, he can jump up to C. But still, when it comes to value, it just costs so much for that card. It's just insane. Let's take a look at Penny Hardaway. Now he's a point guard, he's 6'7", so that height is really good. Now a two-way point guard with height like this is a card that can last you all the way through season 3. This can be a top tier point guard in the game. He's not going anywhere. Now his requirements, they're only 19, but they're so specific. You need 1 Wild Gems Gold Derrick Rose. You need an Elliot Perry, an Andre Turner, a Precious, a James Wiseman, a Jalen. You need these specific cards, which blows the price up. Plus you need 3 Sapphires, 3 Rubies or higher, and then you need 2 Amethyst or higher, an Amethyst Rich Jones, who may not even be on the auction house, who knows, plus a Pink Diamond Wild Gems point guard. Just unbelievably expensive, and I think that's why he goes to C tier as well. Because he's such a good card, he gets to go to C, but his value is absolutely ridiculous. So that's why he hangs out so low and not up here. Now we have the 2 best Wild Gems cards that dropped, Jokic and Brandon Ingram. Let's go Nikola. Now Nikola is like a 3 million MT card last time I checked. His requirements 15 gold cards. That seems reasonable. But then you need Emerald Wild Gems, Lonzo Ball, Luke Walton, Oscar Thompson, Kyle Anderson, Boris Diaw, Isaiah Ryder, Manu Ginobili, Amethyst, Andre Kirilenko, Oscar Robinson, Tony, Randall, Jalen, and 2 Pink Diamond Wild Gems cards. Like, he's a fortune, but he's a freaking he's 6'11" point guard. Like, he should not be playing point guard. This is a season, at the earliest, a season 6 card that we got in season 2. So the fact that he is so ahead of his time and insanely broken, I think he goes to B tier. He costs so much, like obviously the value alone goes here, but because he's so good, it brings him up to B tier. He's never gonna sit at S tier. He's not worth that. If he had requirements that cost 500,000 MT, then yeah, he goes to S tier. But because he costs 2+ million minimum, then no, go to B tier. Like, I would not recommend anyone ever getting that card. Now we have Brandon Ingram, who's another card that is going to last a very long time. Like, you can use that Jokic, by the way, for like multiple seasons. You can use Penny for like all of season 3. You can use Jokic until probably 2K27. Now Ingram has a pretty big requirement, 56 total cards, very specific, 25 Lakers players, 20 Raptors players, 10 Pelicans players, and 1 pink diamond, 1 Wild Gems pink diamond. For the pink diamonds, he has the best value, the best. I think he cost around $1 million MT. If you're not rushing to get him, around $1 million MT. 6'10" shooting guard. He's amazing, dude. Like, look at those shooting badges. Like, he is crack. If you can keep upgrading this card, like with a few extra badges and stuff, which he doesn't really need, like, he's good. So he's the best pink diamond value for sure. But does he sit at S tier though? Honestly, I think he's pretty close. I think he's pretty close. For about $1 million MT, that's what a card like this is going to sell for on the auction house. That's pretty standard. I just don't know. I just don't feel right putting him at S tier because it just costs so much, even though it doesn't seem that wild. For what you're getting, I think it's not terrible. So I think I will put Ingram at S tier. I think this is how we're gonna run the list. Let me just be a little bit OCD right here. I think this is the best we can do right here for this tier list. Based on value and how good the card is, where does it sit on the tier list? I think this is the best. I think this is the best way to put it. Comment down below what you think. You think I'm right? You think I'm wrong? Which card's gonna be moved around? Let me know. But thank you for watching this video, guys. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, like the video, and I'll catch you in the next upload.